As Black History Month continues on ITV, Charlene is set to return to screens in a show where she uncovers her roots and connection to the British Empire. In a bid to discover why so many Black Britons are still struggling to be recognised as British, the presenter travels across Britain and Jamaica to investigate for herself. Exploring her roots and family history, Charlene was also involved in raising awareness for bowel cancer, which she sadly lost her mother to. Listed as one of Powerlist's top 100 most influential people in the UK of African, Caribbean and African descent, Charlene is successful in whatever she turns her hand to. This includes the No Buts campaign that was launched on Lorraine earlier this year. Charlene's mother Dorrit sadly passed away at the age of just 47 in 2002 after a 4-year battle with the disease. After her mother was constantly in and out of hospital, Charlene had to grow up fast and take on massive responsibilities within her family. Talking to fellow presenter Lorraine Kelly, she said, "People find it really bizarre when I say, I had a mum that was in hospital all the time. I mean, I was doing my homework sitting on the bed in Greenwich Hospital. That was our normal, and so we didn't know any different." Dementia, the food that causes rapid brain decline in 4 weeks. Me having to take my brother to primary school before I went to school every morning was my normal, because my mum would be having chemo and my dad had to go to work, so that's all we ever knew during that period in our life. For Charlene's mum, the signs of and symptoms of bowel cancer were detected, meaning that she received treatment, but Charlene is aware that not all families and individuals are so fortunate. The journalist added, "What I do know is that I don't want other families to have to go through that and lose a parent as a result of not spotting the signs and not going to their GP. That's where we really have to take responsibility for our own bodies. What's wrong with making sure you check before you flush? High cholesterol, 5 signs in your legs you must address." Insight Lorraine Kelly Health, the star told to get help after horrible condition, latest lung cancer sign in feet, the little-known symptom you shouldn't ignore. Tips: the NHS explains that bowel cancer is one of the most common types of cancer diagnosed in the UK. The 3 main symptoms of bowel cancer to be aware of include the following: persistent blood in your poo, that happens for no obvious reason or is associated with a change in bowel habit. A persistent change in your bowel habit, which is usually having to poo more, and your poo may also become more runny. Persistent lower abdominal, tummy, pain, bloating or discomfort, that's always caused by eating and may be associated with loss of appetite or significant unintentional weight loss. Although many individuals might be embarrassed to talk about these symptoms, if caught early the better the chances of recovery. Charlene continued to say, "No one else is in that toilet cubicle with you in that moment. Because the reality is, if we don't, we could end up losing our lives, and none of us wants that to be happening prematurely, not at all. You know your body, you are in control of your body, you have to keep an eye on your body, because so many different things could happen as a result." Most people with symptoms do not end up having bowel cancer, but it is going to the GP to check that is important. Symptoms could be an indicator of any of the following other conditions, which still need treatment: constipation, diarrhea, piles, hemorrhoids, anal fissures, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, diverticular disease, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis. The exact cause of bowel cancer is not known, but there are a number of risk factors that could increase your chance of developing the disease. These include age, diet, weight, exercise, alcohol, smoking and family history. Although most people who receive a bowel cancer diagnosis are over the age of 60, like Charlene's mum, anyone is at risk. Charlene added, "And yes, People think you need to be older for this to happen. My mom was 43 and I'm 41, I'm 2 years off the age my mom was when she was first diagnosed, and that's something that's forever in my mind, and especially since becoming a parent myself. I just can't imagine what she was going through at that age with 3 children when she knew that she was first diagnosed with it and when she knew that she wasn't going to survive. As a parent, that's one of the most awful things, I think, that you can go through. Depending on the stage and what treatments individuals receive, bowel cancer can affect your life in many different ways. Treatments include chemotherapy, radiotherapy or surgery. Bowel Cancer UK revealed that the number of people dying from the disease has been falling since the 1970s.